Essentially Fit team. Okay, so today we're going to be hitting a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of triceps, and a little bit of biceps, as well as inner and outer thighs. So I want you to have one single weight because we're going to work one side of the body before we get to the other side. Some short combinations as well that we're adding in. Let's go ahead and start your warm-up. So I want you to go wide leg squat. Just sit straight down into it. We're going to add in those arms, reaching up, taking the biceps right by your ears, lengthening through that stretch as we come up. If you feel like you're having a hard time balancing, you feel like you're going to fall backwards, just bring those toes in a little bit more instead of trying to rotate out so much. That'll help you there. All right, release, step it in. Now what I want you to do is I want you to just step back in a little curtsy and then tap it out to the side, okay? So with this curtsy, what you're going to do through this movement when we add it in is check that front knee. Okay, that knee's pointed towards that middle toe. Your front foot is a little bit externally rotated here as well. And then you can play around with that placement. And then how far down you go into that curtsy. We're gonna go back one more time, come up, and then take it to the other side. We're going to be holding the weight whenever we get to this one. So here, if you need to, your arms can go out to the side, just to help you with that counterbalance. Working through that motion, making sure that knee lines up with the middle toe here. Last one back. We're bringing it up. All right. So what I want you to do here, arms up, hands by your ears. You're going to rotate. Same elbow to knee. It doesn't matter which side you try or which side you start with. We're going to stay on the same elbow to knee and then swap to the other one. Nice exhale as we rotate. You've got one more left. We're going to tap it out and then rotate to the other side. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Exhale. Feel those obliques contracting. You don't want to round your back through this, so we don't want to like crunch down. We want to keep that torso nice and tall. Chest is up. We're just rotating towards that knee, crossing the front. Step it down. Now what I want you to do is let's go wide leg up, curtsy back, go to the other one, and then center, wide leg squat, curtsy back, come up, go to the other side, back to your center squat. We're just alternating curtsies on each leg and then coming to center. Taking your time with this, okay? This is more of just warming up the body. Ease yourself down into that curtsy. Set back up for that center squat. Center it up. And squat. We're gonna go one more time here. Center squat. One more each curtsy. And make sure you want to start your watch. If you haven't already, go ahead and step it out. Now, what I want you to do is go ahead and grab your weight. We're going to start just one hand, and you're going to start on your left side, okay? So what we're going to do is wide leg squat. you're going to squat and drop that weight on the floor and then raise up. Then squat and grab that weight and come up to standing, okay? So we drop it every other one and pick it up. Now play around with your foot placement, okay? You want that weight right in the center. So you're dropping it to the center, right between your feet. And then coming up. Pick it up. And drop it. And then pick it up. Little bit of a hip hinge in this to get down, but you're squatting, inner and outer thighs are getting that work. You're gonna drop it, pick it up and hold it, and stay up. Now we're gonna go into an upright row. You can bring your feet in a little bit if you want to here. We're just holding that standing position. Elbow pulls out to the side. Knuckles face the floor. Exhale as we lift. Two more here. Nice and tall. Last one. Okay, so you know the drill. We're adding these together. So I want you to squat and put that weight on the ground. Come up. Now pick it up. And upright row. Put it back down. And up. Pick it up. Upright row. Every other one. We're leaving it. And then high pull. Pick it up. Pull. And leave it down. Good. Nice exhale as we stand. You should feel those legs working. If you need to, you can always, like, if you have a stool or something and it's a little bit lower and you need something to elevate that weight off the floor just a little bit because you're having a little harder time getting all the way down, then feel free to place it on a footstool if you need to, or even a coffee table if you have a low coffee table. We're gonna pick it up one more time and hold. Okay, what I want you to do here is we're gonna turn that palm towards me. Elbow digs into that rib cage, and we are curling that weight, palm straight up to the shoulder. This is your isolated bicep curl. Focus on your breath. Should feel this right in those biceps. One more curl and release lower down. So we're just getting a little bit of a break with that arm, but I'm going to show you here. What we're going to do is we're going to add this to that squat, okay? So let's drop down and leave the weight. Notice my palm is out. We're grabbing that weight underhanded. So lower and grab it. You can come up and curl and lower down. Come back up without it. Grab it, come up and curl. Now, you can add a little bit more challenging move. When you grab that weight, you stay low and you curl and then drop it on the floor. Low, curl and leave it. Still coming up without it. Picking it up, curling it, leaving it on the ground. If you rather come up and curl with that elbow in the rib cage, you can do it that way. Gives your lower body a little bit more of a challenge, holding and sticking that elbow in the inner thigh, right? We're just gonna go one more, and then I want you to hold here, come up. So we're gonna add all of that together on that one side, all right? So we're going overhanded grip first. So let me slow it down, and then we'll pick up the pace. Lower down and grab that weight overhanded, high pull, drop that weight on the ground. We come up, grab it underhanded, and curl, drop the weight down, up, overhanded grab, upright row. Drop it, grab it underhand. Come all the way up and curl that elbow in the rib cage if you want. And then grab it overhanded on the way back down, upright row. Go back up, grab it underhanded, and curl. We're leaving that weight every other time, switching from the high pull or upright row, whichever one I decide to call it, to that isolated curl, squat, high pull, and leave it. Grab it underhanded and curl, lower down, grab it, high pull, back up, lower and curl, and up. Whichever curl you decide to go with, either one. Or you can swap and have fun with it. We're going back down, grab it, and curl. Let's go, one more. High pull, leave that weight. Grab it underhanded and curl and hold. Awesome job. We're gonna go right into the other side. So swap hands. You're to your right side now. Now, I just want you to drop into that squat. Drop that weight and come up. Now grab it. Hold it down. We're just getting that hand placement where we can grab that weight and then leave it. Standing back up. I'll show you a little bit sideways so you can see I center that squat, but I'm hinging at the hips in order to get to the weight. Okay? So my butt goes back a little bit and I'm using my glutes to come back up. I want you to grab it and hold, standing up. We're gonna go high pull on that right side. Just elbow up to the side. This is your opportunity to catch your breath. You're standing nice and tall, getting that chin retraction, feeling this in the shoulder, tricep, as we pull that elbow out to the side. One more time. Whew. All right. Now, we add that together. I want you to squat and drop the weight. Come up, grab it, high pull, drop it here. Grab it and go to your high pull and drop it. Pull it up, drop it, leave it, and pull it up. Leave it on the ground. Make sure you exhale as you come to stand. You're gonna go 2 more. Grab it, pull it up, and hold it. Rotate that palm towards me, and we're gonna curl that palm up to the shoulder. Exhale as you lift. So as we go through these weeks together, what I want you to think about is during your first week, what size weight are you using? Do you feel like it's challenging? Are you getting tired? Can you get through that whole set on one side with the weight that you're using? Then, if you're starting with an 8, in 2 weeks, bump it up to a 10. You know, if you feel like, oh, this first time it feels so easy, go ahead and bump it up to a 10 next time you do it. Last girl, release. Okay. So I want you to go wide leg squat, rotate that palm away from you. We're gonna lower and set the weight on the ground and come up. Now I want you to grab it. Up and curl, elbow into the rib cage and drop it. Come back up. We're gonna drop it. If you wanna stay low, elbow into the thigh and then leave it on the ground, you can do that. And then come back up. Lower, grab it, curl, drop it, and up. Either one is fine. You can lower. Leave it on the ground after every other one, or pick it up. And then elbow into the rib cage or elbow in the thigh. Takes a little bit longer to get all the way up and down. We're gonna grab it one more time and then drop it on the ground for me. Step it out, shake it out if you need to. I want you to go ahead and let's add that from the top. So wide leg placement again. We're gonna lower and grab it, overhanded grip. So grab that weight, come up to that high pull. Drop the weight, walk that hand position, underhanded, and come up and curl. Drop it, grab it overhanded, pull it up, lower it down, underhanded grip, curl it, drop it on the ground, come up without it. Overhanded, high pull, leave it in between. We're coming up to curl. We're gonna come up, grab, high pull, lower it down, grab underhanded here, curl it up. See that little transition, the break in between, gives each muscle group a little opportunity to rest. Squat down, grab it overhanded and pull it up, drop it down, grab underhanded and curl. High pull here, leave it on the ground, go to that underhanded curl. We're almost there. Overhanded and drop it. Underhanded grip, curl one more time. Grab it, high pull, lower down, all the way back and curl and hold that weight. Awesome job. All right, so what we're gonna do here, feel free to pause if you need a sip of water. I'm gonna show you the next movement. We're gonna hold this weight at our chest, okay? I want you just to go left side, curtsy. So we hold and curtsy back and tap up. That's all we're doing right now. So go ahead and get your weight. We're going to curtsy back, get that foot position. That front toe is externally rotated slightly. We tap that left leg back and tap it to the side. Just holding that weight. If your arms are tired here, you can lower it down, that's fine. Focus on an exhale as we come up from that curtsy. One more. And hold. Now what I want you to do is we are going to rotate around our head. So I want you to go to the left, back, to the right, and forward. So let's pick that up. Left, back, right, and front. Left, back, right, and front. Notice elbows close in to my head. Keeping my head in position. I'm not moving my head to allow the weight to go around it. I'm moving the weight. Using those triceps here, okay? Two more times around. Getting that movement. Lower down. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna curtsy with that circle around the head. So I want you to have that weight right at your chest. Curtsy back, left side. We go left, back, right, front. Tap it up. I want you to go a little bit quicker here. Take it around, tap it up. Curtsy, circle, and come up. Focus that breath. Get those abs contracted, helping you stabilize. Circle it around, that front knee feels okay to you. We're coming in and out of that curtsy. We take it back, circle the head, keep those elbows close. Last time here, and then we're gonna come up. So what you're going to do is that left leg, you're gonna rotate towards that leg here. If you want to, you can pick that knee up, rotate towards that knee. Exhale, a little shift in weight as we pick it up. You can always leave it and do a standing rotation, okay? One more time. Okay, now release. We're adding those together. So let me take it through on that left side with you. Curtsy back, circle around your head. You come up and rotate, take it back to curtsy. I'm gonna show you this time with that knee lift. Rotate with that knee lift, take it back. Circle around the head, up, rotate, back down. Tricep circle. Exhale as you take that weight towards the opposite knee. All that movement going towards your left here. Keep it going. Exhale, rotate. Keep that chest nice and tall. Curtsy back. Circle around your head. Bring it up. Exhale, rotate. Last time back. And twist. Lower down. Awesome job. We're moving along so quickly here today. So we're gonna hold this weight down. If you need a little breather, you can hold it just down in front of you. I want you to go right side and curtsy back only. Curtsy and up. We're taking this slower because whenever we add the tricep movement in, we're holding this curtsy a little bit longer, okay? Last curtsy back. All right, you hold up. We're gonna go right, back, left, and down. Back to the right. Keep those elbows tight. Getting that movement. We go a little bit slower here, and then pick up the pace once we get it all together, okay? Keep those elbows in. If you notice they're chicken winging out, try to get it tight, okay? Back to the right. Everything's to the right this time. One more time. And we add it together. So go ahead, right side curtsy. Weight goes around to the chest and up. Now a little bit faster. Rotate it around your head and bring it up. Try not to arch your back when you're picking up that weight. You want to keep that chest nice and tall. You don't want to open that rib cage and rotate back with the weight because you're going to get your low back engaged. So circle it around. Press through that front foot. I told you we had a lot of inner and outer thigh work. You can hold that weight up the whole time in front of you. Or if you need a little release, you can always drop it down in between. We're gonna go one more time back. Bring it up. Okay. So now we hold that weight and you're gonna rotate towards your right. Now notice, I just have my foot tapped to the side. If you need to stay here, you can. Otherwise, you can add that knee and up. Rotate towards the knee. exhale as you rotate. This does take a little bit more balance. So if you go down to the floor a little bit quicker one time because you lose your balance, that's okay. I don't know about you, but my shoulders are screaming right now. Last time up. Whew. All right, drop it. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, so let's add those two together. And this is it. Then we get to cool down. How awesome is that? So hold, curtsy back, rotate to the right, bring it up, tap it, and rotate. Tap it back to curtsy, circle around your head. You can add that knee, rotate towards that knee, and tap it down. Whoop, curtsy back. Rotate, and turn towards the knee. Curtsy, circle around your head. I'm losing this side. Curtsy, back, and circle around. Now oblique twist, back to curtsy. Bring it down, and weight to knee. Step it back to curtsy, circle around. Back up, weight to knee. Curtsy and circle. Back up, elbow to knee. Curtsy back. If you ever need to do more of a lunge and not cross your back leg very far, you can play around with that foot placement. Make sure you're breathing. And rotate. We're gonna curtsy here. We're gonna go one more time through. Last time, curtsy and rotate. Whew. And twist and set that weight down. Whew, awesome job, guys. Did amazing. So 221 calories burned. Just like to track it. Just like to see where I'm at. So as you go through the weeks, you can actually see if it seems like it's somewhat challenging to you or not, and then that you can use that as a, let's see if I can do this with a slightly heavier weight next time and see how that goes. Okay, so let's go. Wide legs down, hands on the knees. You're going to rotate your shoulder down towards the ground. Push those knees out. Nice breath. I want you to come up and go to the other side. Getting a little inner and outer thigh. Stretch, pushing those knees out. Shoulder stretch, spine stretch by doing this rotation. All the areas we've been working. Let's come up, rotate those feet forward, drop your hands to the floor in the center. And hold here. You're going to walk those feet in. And then I want you to slowly come up. Make sure you're not dizzy coming up. And what I want you to do is let's go triceps. So grab that elbow. Take it back. Hand in. Back behind your back. Pulling that elbow. Letting your head stay up nice and tall. Awesome tricep stretch here. Slow release, I want you to grab the other side. Grab that elbow, pull it up. And up. Release. Good. Let's take those hands back behind your back. Clasp those hands together. Open your chest. We're going to get the front side of the shoulders as well as a little chest. You can also take your head to one side, get a little bit of that stretch in your neck as well if you're really tight around the jawline. And let's go ahead and go over to the other side. Still holding your hands down, pushing them down to the floor. Nice deep breath in. All right, I want you to come up to center, release those shoulders and release your hands here. I want you to go one arm, circle, alternating sides. Opening up those shoulders just a little bit. One more each arm. Whew, and you guys are all finished. Amazing job. I want you to make sure that you are eating enough. Eat, within 90 minutes of your workout, and make sure you're getting enough water in, half of your weight in ounces a day. Get that stretching and foam rolling in if you're really, really sore following these new workouts. And as always, let me know if you have any questions.